Why is there so many people that look like me and you on TV? Because they're doing surveys, and our community watches television more than any other community. So you're gonna put people that look like us on TV, so we can continue to watch, and you can continue to watch things that you want to watch. I mean, promote the things that they want to promote. TV is, all you think they call it soap opera, because they used to sell soap on the commercials. Back to sports. James Harden is an excellent ball player. Don't be tricked by, oh, look at this. He's drawing contact. That's what it used to be called. Drawing contact. It's called gamesmanship. The BK Broiler was doing that. Michael Jeffrey was doing that. Irvin Magic was doing that. Kareem was doing that. 1988 NBA Finals, go up for a sky hook. Bill Lambert D up the captain. What they do? Call a foul because he the captain. It's called gamesmanship. It's called veteran calls. No, we did not think James Harden was going to be this. But, hey, he won 6th Man of the Year and was scoring 17, 18 points on the floor with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. So you knew he could score. You didn't think he was going to do this, but it was game. But they would rather promote Luka Doncic, who ain't doing nothing. He's good. I'm not going to say, that dude a bum, but he ain't James Harden. You don't want to promote the Greek freak or Giannis Antetokounmpo. Because he's not Greek. But that's, again, I'm not going to go off into that part of it. You have to listen to these programs on this, on these networks, and even with Realcast and anybody else. Giannis Antetokounmpo, punk. Yeah, I said it right that time, Big L. Ha! We back disagreeing, and I like that. But seriously, man, we don't have a dog fighting the dog in the fight. So listen to us and get an authentic opinion, and then compare it to the major networks. And I guarantee you'll be listening to Chief Rock Monday morning. You'll be listening to Clutch Conversations Monday morning. You'll be listening to Ben from BS3 on his pop-up shows on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Spreaker.com, X Squad Radio. You're going to be listening to Mo Cheese and Grits. You're going to be listening to DJ Nas. You're going to be listening to The Greatest. You're going to be listening to April. You're going to be listening to every damn body that's on Miss Gigi, Miss Girly Girl, and so forth and so on. You could be listening to these people because we have quality conversation, we have quality sports talk, and we telling you how we see it, and we're not trying to jade you. We're just trying to get Jelani. Sorry, Jelani, I haven't said your name all day. Sorry, Jelani. You're going to listen to Jungle Brother. You're going to listen to that ninja. It's something for everybody, from every perspective on here, man. All we doing is giving you better options than they have. I'm just telling you. Back to the Eastern Conference All-Star team. One, shout out to Kemba Walker for being an All-Star star. A long time coming. Kemba Walker in the building. And then you got the homie Kyrie Irving, who has changed his game and adapting to being a star. When you have that much ability, you can pass first Kyrie on the Isaiah Thomas side of the game. Sacrifice your game for the betterment of the team. Shout out to Kyrie Irving, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, and one Kawhi Leonard. It's gonna be good, y'all. Can't wait to see the rest of them. Now, another thing is this: possible trades. You got, you know what? This is something I want to jump on real quick. They got Gasol and Conley out there. Now, Big L, you gonna like what I'm about to say now. How bogus were the Memphis Grizzlies for firing David Fizdale over Marc Gasol, and now y'all trying to get rid of him? That's called a pregnant pause. I just want to let that lay on your head for a second. David Fizdale was let go by the Memphis Grizzlies for not being able to get along with Marc Gasol, and now they're trying to get rid of him. Dumbass franchise. Dumbass franchise. Dumbass franchise. Y'all knew Marc Gasol wasn't the reason you were going to win the championship 2 years ago. Y'all knew David Fizdale was correct in benching him when he did. But y'all got rid of him instead of, I understand you can get rid of the players, the coach instead of the players, but you should have been able to figure it out. Now, Mike Conley Jr. Mike Conley Jr. is a very good point guard, but at this point, he don't fit in nowhere. You can't put him on the Lakers. You can't put him on the 76ers, because then you're going to be underutilizing Ben Simmons. You need to start getting 76ers. Y'all talking about y'all need to be trying to get some shooters. Y'all should have been at Cleveland trying to get Kyle Korver. It's a bunch of people that y'all need to get, but it ain't Mike Conley Jr. To be perfectly honest, the Knicks are going to win a championship with him. I believe so. I believe so. Shout out to Chief Rocket Jersey. I believe so. If they hang on in there with Fizdale, those young boys playing hard, and the New York City basketball situation is about to turn. Within the next year, the New York City basketball situation is going to turn clean the hell around. I'm praying that boy from Duke go to the Knicks. Our boy Fizdale with the boy from Duke, Zion Williamson, and then Talent Moutier and the French boy, and then the big scrub who always hurt that they always overhyping. I ain't gonna call him a scrub, but he's a little bit overhyped. The Sixers don't need Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler needs to relax. In the words of one of my favorite MCs ever, Noriega, Jimmy Butler needs to relax because he has overvalued. Look, Jimmy Butler, take it from your man H-Rap B. You are a let me try to think. You are a Rolando Blackman. You are a Jeff Malone. You are a one of those type of dudes. You are not. You ain't Andrew Toney, bro. You Byron Scott, man. You somebody like that. You are not a franchise difference maker. You're Rashard Lewis who used to play with Ray Allen out in Seattle. You are not the dude that people are trying to build a franchise around. I'm sorry, brother. That's not you. That is not you. So you need to relax and cut out the tomfoolery, as my grandfather used to say. Cut out the chicanery, the tomfoolery, and get in where you fit in. You need to be running out there trying to play with LeBron. Now, Gasol might be, depending on how many years he got left on his contract, Gasol might be a good fit for the Lakers. He can defend the rim. He's a good passer. He got the outside shot. That's what the Lakers need. And a dude who could create his own shot. Something that everybody this week is talking about the fact that Kyrie Irving is a guy who might end up with LeBron. You know what? This is why I'm going to give y'all another reason that y'all need to be messing with X Squad on the regular. This is something that I have heard nobody in the whole sports world say. Do you understand that this juggernaut that we love and enjoy and watch and call the Golden State Warriors will be busted up in 6 months? In 6 months, this team is to be busted up. Win, lose, or draw, they're going to bust this team up. Now, we don't know where KD going to go, but KD is allegedly going to leave Golden State Warriors. I know somebody else that ain't nobody talk about, and he looking real good, and they can't pay him because they can only give him an 8% increase on $5 million. We know Boogie Cousins ain't paying for an 8% increase. So, with that being said, why wouldn't the Lakers go out to Boogie Cousins? The dude is playing his ass off right now. He's showing that if you put me in the right situation, my head will be on right. Let's not forget, when that Draymond Green and KD thing blew up, Boogie Cousins on the sideline playing the cool head. So if you get Boogie Cousins, LeBron James, and Kyrie Irving on the Lakers, as they say on the west side of Chicago, it's church on the move. It's church on the move. You be playing with the church's money at that point. Understand? See, ain't nobody talk about this. This is why, see, people like myself, I ain't going to go through the whole X Squad family again, but we bring you perspectives that these people on TV, they not thinking about because they got some intern in the back or some dude who doing research in the back, and he running all the analytics and fanalytics and stanalytics and all that, but they not giving you the perspective of a real basketball fan, of a real sports fan. You can tell me how many times this dude dribbled in this quarter, which don't nobody in the history of the damn known sports fan world ever gave a damn about. You can tell me how many threes you hit from this shot, but you know what? I bet you can't no computer in the world tell you that if you need 3 and you down 3, if you down 3 and with 2 seconds on the shot, you will let Michael Jordan shoot that ball before Steph Curry and any of these fantastic 3-point shooters. I'm giving it to Mike. If I need 2 in the post, I'm giving it to Jabbar. I'm giving it to Duncan. All these analysts, they can't tell a sports fan. That's why I've been saying for 3 years. Stop being a fan of highlights, analytics, and Google. Be a game fan. Watch the game. Enjoy it. Don't give a damn. You know, one of the most entertaining ball players I ever seen? He wasn't scoring. I'm going to pull him up as I said. He wasn't scoring no whole bunch of points. He wasn't getting a whole bunch of rebounds. He wasn't doing none of that. But you know what? He can handle the ball. He would get you a bunch of rebounds. He'd play some defense for you. He was doing a little bit. He'd break a press. He could defend all three front court positions. And he was not doing all that extra stuff. You know, his numbers, I'm finna read some of his numbers to you. I done pulled them up. And you tell me if you think this dude was a very solid ball player. At his all-time best, he was 14 points, 14.6 points, 9 rebounds, 16.2 points, 11 rebounds, 12.8 points, 10 rebounds. For his career, he finished with 10 points and 8 rebounds. He went by, this is a dude by the name of Anthony Mason. Anthony Mason can do just about anything you need on the basketball court. So when you look at his stats, you're going, that's okay. But when you see that big old boy who playing power forward, small forward, and defending the center, bring the ball up and break the press and passing and facilitating offense, that's what basketball game is. So don't read me the stats. Watch the game. H-Rap, if I had extra money, I'll rent my house and send you a concert to the Super Bowl. Yeah, man. You know what? Hey, man, I've been hearing people, Chief Rocker, I've been hearing other people on other shows mention like a convention that y'all have, man. Y'all better tell me. I'll walk down there to kick it with y'all, man. The Greatest mentioned it today or on somebody else's show. I can't remember. The Greatest is the first person that brought it to my attention. And I heard DJ Knox say something about it. But, man, Mason was the truth. And if you read his stats, you know who else? Who, if you just read his stats, you'll be like, yeah, he's okay, but I don't see what the big deal is. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is another dude. But every time you turn around, you see one of these pros who had mad game. Tim Thomas said it today. Scottie Pippen was my guy. Scottie Pippen was my guy. See, it's easy. It's easy to say, man, I used to love Michael Jordan. Yeah, who didn't? He was flying through the air. He was scoring 1 million points. But what y'all didn't realize is Michael Jordan was one of the most fundamentally sound players you've ever seen in your life. Ever. Patrick Ewing, killing him. When his knees went out in the post, he put that jump on everybody. Knocking you out. So this is what I'm telling y'all, man. It's easy to sit back and read them numbers. But can me and you watch a football game? I got a cousin. Shout out to my cousin down there in Atlanta, Chris Pollard. I sent him to you, Melvin. I gave him your name and your information, Melvin. So if you need a dude named Chris Pollard soon, that's because your man A3, I sent him to you. I heard you do good things, so I got family down there. My man Stacy down there. I told Stacy about you, and I told my cousin Chris Pollard about you. I'm gonna hit my man Nas. He also down there in Atlanta. Give me your information, man. But me and my cousin Chris used to watch football games, and if Chris was in the chat room, he'd confirm it. He'd be like, man, how did you know that play was gonna happen? Because I watched enough football to realize what's next and what's the bullshit from the buckwheat, man. That's what sports is about. When you my age, when you Chief Rocker age, when you Big L age, when you in your 40s, you sat around with other men and talked about sports, and they didn't give a damn about Google. You had to know what the hell you talking about. That's why Clutch Conversations get it in. That's why Ben get it in. That's why we all get it in, man. We come from different perspectives, but we all come from a point of passion. We like what we talking about. That's why cats like myself, I write down some things. Chief Rocker write down some things, but most of this stuff is off the dome, like fucking rappers, man, because we enjoy the game. That's why it's so frustrating living in Chicago when you got teams down here like the Bulls. They just throwing games. How can you tell a group of young men we losing this year, then expecting them to play hard next year? No, you can't do that. You've ruined that player. Brother Ross, the running back that comes on my show, invited me to NFL players. So, oh man, the Pro Bowl party Wednesday night. I'm going. Man, shout out to Chief Rockefeller. I'm telling y'all, man, this XY thing, y'all better get in now. Get in now. And then you can be like, oh man,